As bad as things may get in your country, it would be good for you to get to know the hidden side of Dubai, as we do not advise you to move here. It is true that in this place you can surround yourself with luxury and distractions, and you can even try to look the other way when you don't like things as much. But it is also true that, if you have a heart, it is very difficult for you to endure life in this place, because as you will see, there is a very hidden side to Dubai. Surely you have seen many videos with celebrities enjoying and promoting the latest in this part of the world, or many celebrities explaining why they have changed their life in cities like Los Angeles or Miami for the luxury of Dubai. Influencers who claim that after traveling around the world, they have discovered that Dubai is the best place to live and work. But as you will see, the truth is much dirtier and darker than what these people, paid to say what they say, are telling you. In this video, you will get to know the darker side of Dubai, realities and curiosities that you did not know, and will help you to get a real idea of one of the most luxurious, but also irrational cities on the planet. Seen with objective eyes, Dubai is a modern nightmare, an artificial city, as solid and stable as the sand on which it was built. An experiment in the desert, doomed to become a mirage. You probably don't know that until recently it was only a fishing village. That's right. What is now Dubai, a place full of sheiks and billionaires, decades ago, was just a humble and large fishing village. Surely many of its inhabitants were happier and lived more in tune than they can live today, with those mega constructions and superficiality that cover every corner of this city of the United Arab Emirates. In the recent past, its economy was based on fishing and pearl diving. To search for pearls, Dubai's fishermen and pearl divers would venture into the warm waters of the Persian Gulf in small boats to search for oysters and extract pearls. These were then exchanged for food and other necessities. This was the case until the 1960s, when everything changed due to what is known as the Black Gold. The world discovered oil in this region of the planet, and from then on, an important economic growth began in this area. However, its ruler, Sheikh Mohammed, used revenues from commercial activities to build infrastructure. Today, 70% of the country's income does not come from oil, but from other activities such as tourism. A city and islands, artificial. To boost tourism, as you probably know, Dubai's geography has changed significantly over the years, with engineering projects being carried out to create new coastal areas and canals, including the construction of fully artificial islands, such as the famous Palm Islands and the World. In Dubai, you can discover an immense world map made up of artificial islands, each representing a country of the world. These exclusive plots are marketed at prices ranging from $7 to $45 million. However, the wonders do not end there, as there are other artificial islands known as the Palm Islands, considered the largest man-made islands in the world. To give you an idea of the madness, for its construction, colossal amounts of sand and rocks were used, enough to erect a 6-meter-high wall capable of circling the Earth 3 times. This artificial reality, fruit of an ephemeral wealth that has made them go from fishermen to multimillionaires, is behind a much darker reality of this place. That double standard and superficiality with which they manage the lives of its people and all those who come to this remote part of the world. To understand it better, just type Dubai in the YouTube search bar. You will generally find 2 types of videos. In these videos, you'll watch as some denounce what a hell it is, listing human rights abuses and a ton of reasons why it's a terrible place to live, while others seem to say the exact opposite. Instagram models bragging about how amazing the city is, how safe and clean it is, or people in Bugattis driving around, having fun and not paying taxes. So what's the truth? Well, in a confusing way, both are half true. Thinking about how much we're getting to know, let's talk about your taxes. No taxes. One of the biggest attractions of Dubai is that starting a business here seems like a dream come true for many companies because, thanks to its friendly trade policies, they are exempt from paying taxes. That's right. In Dubai, The tax policy is so attractive. There is no personal income tax or corporate income tax for most business activities. This means that residents and businesses can enjoy a largely tax-free environment. However, this exemption does not apply universally, and there may be exceptions for certain sectors or activities. This benefit extends mainly to those permanently residing in the city, although there are exceptions such as with foreign banks. In this context, Dubai approaches the concept of a tax-free place, which makes it a magnet for entrepreneurs. But, although it may sound like a place of opportunities, not everything is wealth and luxury in this city. Dubai's poverty. More than 85% of the population in Dubai are expatriates, mostly from India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, people who came to participate in the city's real estate boom, as Dubai offers and offered an abundance of job opportunities. Unfortunately, however, many of these workers face precarious conditions and very low wages that make them work from dawn to dusk to live in absolute poverty. This is why many human rights organizations have filed lawsuits against many companies in this country. As you can see and understand thanks to this video, Dubai is a place of contrasts, where opulence and extreme wealth coexist with difficult living conditions for people like these expats. Many of the latter, especially those in low-paid and low-status jobs, can live in conditions that are impossible for the majority. Very low wages, plastic shacks that turn into ovens due to high temperatures, which often exceed 30 degrees Celsius, make life for many of them a living hell. This is one of the double faces of Dubai, a reality that indicates that while some billionaires enjoy luxury and ostentation, there are others who live in hell. Once you know this sad reality, it would be good for you to ask yourself this question: is this really the place for opportunities? Or would it be good to know the hidden face of Dubai? If you travel around Dubai, you probably can't walk more than a block or block downtown without seeing a car dealership or a glitzy shopping mall. It's a place designed for luxury, a playground for the ultra-rich and powerful. So one thing that cannot be denied is that Dubai is absolutely flush with cash. This may imply that there really are opportunities here, but as you have seen, not all people live in luxury and wealth. Because of the media and influencer image, countless people, digital nomads, YouTubers, Instagram models, and young hopefuls move to Dubai every year in search of their fortune. But of course, most of them are not going to succeed. The details are obscure. There are undisclosed agreements, many predatory companies, and even censorship on information and freedom of expression. The web is replete with information about many of these cases, some so obscene that they cannot be recounted in this video. There are many examples of models, for example, receiving massive offers from elites to perform obscure acts, many of them lured by the offer of luxury vacations or easy money. But in the end, they are often coerced into giving up the most important thing they have, their own dignity. There is a report of a depraved party in a secluded mansion in Dubai, for which a model received $50,000 to fulfill the owner's wishes. Eliminating these types of stories is crucial to Dubai's future. Otherwise, they can drive away young people and money in the same way that all the useless skyscrapers and artificial islands they have created. It's all part of a calculated strategy to make Dubai the tourism capital of the world. But as you see, the dark side of Dubai has no limits and does not end here, as another unknown but terrifying reality of this place is that the law has a double face. For, in a country where anything beyond shaking hands can result in a prison sentence, it seems that the law is not the same for everyone, far from it. For years, and in large part because information cannot be fully controlled, Dubai has been facing strong criticism for disparities in the application of its laws. For example, in Dubai, dress laws and morality are much stricter for Arab women than with foreign women. If an Arab woman is scantily clad or engages in acts considered adultery, she may face prison sentences, while foreigners, and even more so if they are full of fame or money, are not subject to the same laws. It is not unusual to walk around Dubai and see groups of scantily clad men and women without much restraint in their behavior. This is why criticism arises when this disparity in the application of these standards is observed. Foreign women generally do not face the same legal consequences for similar behavior. They can walk around scantily clad, kiss in public, or engage in same-gender relations without the same risk of legal punishment. It is often argued that the more lenient laws for foreigners are meant to encourage tourism and attract foreign investment, thus creating a more tolerant environment for those unfamiliar with the entrenched cultural norms. But this is something that makes no sense to the people who have always lived there and creates many problems in the reality of this luxurious city. We took the opportunity to ask you, did you know this dark side of Dubai? What do you think about the things you are learning about? Pause the video and leave us your comment. Doing so is the best way for you to support us and help us keep working to bring you the best content, so thank you. Dubai and its government seem to be satisfied with this need to open up to the world of tourism. And the main reason is the plan for the future of Dubai. Many people see Dubai as the new trendy place to spend vacations, a place that is often among the 100 most visited cities in the world. Much is due to the petrodollars paying many influencers and celebrities to show the world this image, even if the reality has many more faces as you are now seeing. But we should think, why did the UAE spend billions to transform what used to be a small city in the desert? As you know, both the UAE and other Middle Eastern nations are completely dependent on oil for their income, which has made them some of the richest countries in the world. But eventually, the oil wells will one day run dry, or the world will no longer need what is extracted from them. And then what will these countries do? This is the reason for so much change and so much need to show the beautiful face of Dubai to the whole world. For all these reasons, the United Arab Emirates is building Dubai into the empty paradise that it is to prepare for this need to diversify the way its country generates money. It's really a race against time trying to maintain such a crazy lifestyle as they have. The eccentricities of Dubai's limitless luxury. Dubai is the excess capital of the Middle East. In a matter of a couple of decades, this city has gone from being a place of humble fishermen to become synonymous with the most extreme luxury and unbridled parties. This city is also known as the playground or amusement park of millionaires from all over the world, and they are not without reason. Now we show you some of the most eccentric luxuries that for the residents there seem normal. Police cars. Dubai's police officers use the most expensive cars of any police force on the planet. If you think about it, you might think they use Mercedes or automatic Teslas. But no, Dubai police officers use Lamborghinis. Not content with conventional police vehicles, Dubai police officers stand out by choosing Lamborghinis as part of their fleet. Specifically, they use the Lamborghini Aventador, a supercar with a futuristic design and a price tag that exceeds $400,000. This choice not only serves as an avant-garde statement, but above all, it demonstrates the exceptional level of prosperity in the city. A prosperity that, as you could see, has little to do with the lifestyle and reality faced by expatriates, or people who do not live in the luxury and wealth of Dubai. The first 7-star hotel. Dubai holds the prestigious title of being home to the world's first 7-star hotel, the Burj Al Arab. Located on an artificial island, this iconic hotel stands majestically at a height of 321 meters, offering a panoramic view of Dubai and the Persian Gulf. Designed to represent the sail of a ship, the Burj Al Arab has become an icon that encapsulates the luxury and opulence of the city. The exclusivity of the Burj Al Arab is reflected in its prices. The hotel has 99 rooms on 2 floors, and as in any accommodation, the price varies by season. The most economical rooms range from $1,200 to more than $6,000 per night. Gold cashiers. Dubai has also taken the ATM experience to a whole new level by introducing something unique and unprecedented in the history of our planet: gold ATMs. These ATMs, unlike conventional cash dispensing ATMs, allow customers to withdraw pure gold bullion and coins with just a few taps on the screen. Located in strategic locations such as luxury shopping malls and high-end hotels, these gold ATMs reflect Dubai's limitless opulence. Users can choose from a variety of gold options, from small coins to larger bullion, tailoring their choice to their personal preferences, the dangerous pets of the rich in Dubai. In the extravagant world of Dubai's high society, the fashion of keeping lions as pets has flourished, marking a remarkable difference in the perception of pets compared to Western trends. Unlike in the West, where dogs and cats are considered loyal and lovable companions, in Dubai, wealthy Dubais have redefined the notion of pets by adopting lions as symbols of status and distinction. These nouveau riche, formerly humble fishermen, have been so eaten up by money that they seem to have gone completely crazy. Although we could also use more common words that would have to do with their lack of intelligence, or that which they seem to be losing the more money they have. For these newly affluent, dogs and cats are seen more as common pets and less as status symbols. They prefer the majesty of lions, seeking a unique connection to the wild nature and exclusivity that these magnificent creatures represent. Having a lion as a pet is not only an act of eccentricity, but also an affirmation of status and wealth, as it demonstrates the ability to keep and care for exotic animals. Maybe these lions are about to symbolize the future that awaits many of their masters, since, as you have been able to see and surely understand, they are playing with games and with realities much wilder and more powerful than what they with their petrodollars seem to imagine. As the fad of keeping lions as pets takes root in this society, it becomes yet another manifestation of the crazy eccentricity of these people. We could make a feature film with other eccentricities of the Dubaitis, such as skiing in the desert, drinking coffee served by birds of prey, or the reality of some Dubaitis who, not content with being able to buy everything they want on this planet, have started to buy stars from the sky, putting them. Fortunately for the rest of human beings, if the day comes when we go into space, from the channel we hope that the universal laws will not be as extravagant, lacking in morals or intelligence as the Dubaian elites are. The city of appearances. Unfortunately, Dubai is a place driven by superficiality and appearances. One of the most recognizable landmarks in Dubai is the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world. Despite having countless problems and difficulties like the ones you've met, this seems to be the city's greatest achievement so far. In a place where distinguishing itself is the most important thing, getting the world's tallest building built has been one of its most cherished goals. Its construction was also marked by accusations of worker abuse, claiming that workers were paid less than £3 a day. When the sewage system that supported it was finally completed, it turned out not to be working properly, and millions of petrodollars were spent due to the speed and a bad study in its realization. Despite these problems, the Burj Khalifa is probably the best of a set of senseless construction projects in Dubai, such as the artificial islands, places that, apart from the huge amounts of money and economic resources, have also caused and are causing today serious problems in the climate and the needs of the region, since building a mega city in the desert has costs too high for life that make it a real nonsense. You see, the reality of Dubai would not have to be like this. Just look at Singapore, a city almost identical to Dubai in its origins, but operating in a very different way with a different culture than what we see in the Emirates. Both places have humble origins, with an almost identical past in which they grew from small fishing areas to large modern urban centers. But then, why are these two cities so different today? The differences are not only in religion. Singapore is known as the Garden City because of its quest to marry growth with environmental stewardship. The city was planned in every detail with coordinated public transport networks, vegetation, and innovative land use, demonstrating the long-term vision for sustainable growth in the city. However, Dubai's leadership has focused only on the false image of the city. Empty skyscrapers, bizarre island projects, and luxury hotels at any cost of money. And even worse, human eccentricities of all kinds that ignore the only human need to coexist in nature. The real difference between these cities lies in the way these places treat their migrant workers, their residents, nature, and their own origins. It seems as if money has made Dubai and its rulers blind in mind and heart. That is why from the channel we have decided to show you this dark side of one of the most famous places in the world today, a reality that contrasts with the image that we can believe or imagine. This documentary has taken us a lot of time and effort and thinking about it before finishing. We would love to know, what do you think of Dubai? Do you think they will be able to improve the reality? Or do you think it is a place destined to absolute failure? Pause the video and leave us your comment. Doing so is the best way you can support this channel and also help others to learn more about the world around us. So thank you. If you want to know more amazing places in the world, do not miss the video that follows this. We hope you like it.